Hey guys, long time no see. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what happened. My laptop was stolen. I have since replaced it, but you know, it wasn't fun to take that money out of my college fund again. And not only that, but I lost like the video I had filmed for you guys. I'm thankful that I have replaced it and I can get back to filming videos for you guys. So a while back I asked you guys to ask me questions and I'm finally having time to sit down and answer them. So yeah. In case you guys were curious, the video I had filmed was a holiday playlist video, which I had mentioned that I was going to do, but that will now just be linked in the description if you are still interested in the music. It's all Christmas songs. I know it's kind of late, but you know, if you're having a Christmas party, you can put on this playlist and chill with some friends, or you can listen to it next year. So whatever you want. There's music by the Wombats, Fitz and the Tantrums, The Maine, The Century, a lot of good stuff, so check that out. I'm also going to link down below a New Year's playlist, so if you're having a New Year's party, this is the music I'll be playing at my party, and you can play it at yours too. It's going to be updating continually, and I would like it if you guys left requests down below for other artists I should add. I already have stuff by Panic at the Disco, Robert DeLong, Grouplove, The Cinema, M83, Santa Gold, stuff like that. So you guys can help me out to continue to build that playlist up. But without further ado, let's get into the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. Okay, so the first question was from my friend Mara, and she asks, who's your favorite person named Mara? Me. Just kidding. You. Next question is from It's Anna41. Do you have siblings and what are some of your favorite books? I do have a half brother. His name is Dylan. He is 21 or 22. He just graduated college this past spring. Oh, but he didn't really grow up with me necessarily, so most of the time I call myself an only child, but I do technically have a half brother, so there you go. As far as some of my favorite books go, I really like Columbine, which is a non-fiction book. It's all about the Columbine school shooting. Very, very interesting, but it's also very sad, so if you can pull through a kind of somber, very heart-wrenching read, then I highly recommend it because it is a very interesting story. Speaking of school shootings, I also like the book 19 Minutes by Jodi Picoult. Picoult, I never really figured out how to say her last name. And I also like it's kind of a funny story, which is a shame to mention that Ned Vizzini actually just died recently. He was only 32 and it sucks because I know he helped a lot of people out with the books he wrote, so yeah, it's just a shame, but that is also one of my favorite books, so you should give all of those a read. I'm sorry, they're all very kind of sad books, but that's just kind of stuff I like. Next question is from Holly Marie 57. She asks what app I use to edit my pictures and an update on my hair journey. Not a whole much of an update on my hair journey, just continuing to wear it in a bun. I haven't done a twist out in a while. You know, I wash it like once a week and then I throw it up into a bun, twist my bangs back, sometimes I'll wear some headbands. Still no heat. But yeah, that's about it. And then as far as what I edit my pictures with, I use Afterlight right there, this app. So you like pull in your pictures or whatever. I'm sure most of you have seen this before. Use it, and then there's a bunch of different stuff you can do. So you can add the frames, you know, whatever, different filters and stuff. And then you can also do those little light leaks on the side. So yeah, like that. And it was 99 cents, which I usually don't spend money on apps, but I did for that one. Okay, next question is from XO Illy, I believe is the username, and she asks what camera I would recommend for people that are starting to make videos on YouTube. I would say if you can invest in any sort of DSLR with a flip out screen. Mine happens to be a Canon T3i. But there's some from Nikon, there's some from Sony. I would recommend getting that. Or you could just get a like Sony Handycam, which is the kind that's like your typical camcorder and it has the flip out screen. But I'd say anything HD with a flip out screen, you're pretty much good. Just remember that Sony camcorders and MacBooks, iMacs, just Apple computers in general, sometimes their software is not very compatible. Cat_Cal asks, what's your favorite 21 Pilots song? And I would have to say it is a tie between Fake You Out and Guns for Hands. My friend Chris Ortiz asks me what motivates me or what do I think my calling is. What do I want to do in the future, comma, goals. So what motivates me? I'm actually honestly a very unmotivated person. If I don't like to do something, I'm pretty bad at forcing myself to do it. So when it comes to like statistics, which is a class I'm in right now and I absolutely hate, I just do what I need to do to get by. But as far as things that I'm interested in, such as editing videos or, you know, fashion, things like that, I look at what other people are doing and I don't just think to myself like, oh, you know, they're so much better than me, I might as well just not even do anything because I'm not gonna be as good as them. I like to challenge myself to strive to learn, because even if I'm not on the same level as them right now, if I keep practicing, I could be someday, or maybe I'll be even better than them. So basically it's just all about not giving up if you're passionate about something. And then as far as what I think my calling is or what I want to do in the future, goals, etc. Well, I'm going to college next year for apparel merchandising and design. I don't know if I want to be like a buyer or just, you know, involved with the merchandising side of fashion, or if I want to be a designer. I don't know if I'm creative enough to be a designer. I would like to think I am, but it's a very competitive industry, so it's hard to say. Ultimately, anything related to fashion, so any of those careers, or write stories for Nylon magazine, just something that's creative and constantly changing, I think would be really enjoyable. Nanabelle_A asks what my favorite color is, favorite film, favorite album of all time, favorite celebrity, and favorite book. Well, I already answered the favorite book question. My favorite color is green. My favorite film, I have 3. Inception, 500 Days of Summer, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. My favorite album of all time. Well, I'm just gonna pick the favorite albums from my 2 favorite bands. My first ever favorite band was Relient K, and so I would have to say the album is my favorite. It's a very strange title and it's embarrassing to say out loud, but that is the name of the album. You should give it a listen. It's very, very good. Otherwise, Elephant Shell by Tokyo Police Club. And Tokyo Police Club has been my #1 favorite band since like middle school. And then my favorite celebrity is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's not even a question. I don't know how to say your name. Mejia the bitch. I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name completely wrong. Although I do know the word bitch is in there. Pardon my French. She asks, plans for the future, wardrobe must-haves. I already kind of talked about my plans for the future. I'm going to school next year, and if you guys don't know where I'm going to school, I've mentioned it in videos in the past, so I'm not just gonna keep throwing it at you just for safety reasons, but you know, if you continue to follow me on the journey, you'll see things on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and YouTube and all that stuff, so you'll figure it out. But apparel merchandising and design, what I will be doing. As far as beyond that, I have no clue. And then wardrobe must-haves, let's see. Flannels, always flannels for the winter. When you don't know what else to wear, you just put on some black skinny jeans, a flannel. You can put a sweater over it, you can put a cardigan over it, you can put a hoodie, leather jacket. Anyway, you're gonna look like, wow, you know, that girl spent a lot of time getting dressed. No, you didn't. It's just a flannel. Black skinny jeans, like I already mentioned. High-waisted shorts, and what else do I wear a lot? Oh, dresses. What am I? I'm an idiot. Obviously dresses. I have so many dresses. It's not even funny. And then my friend Amor Madeline asked a ton of questions, but the main ones that are able to be answered, I'll just go ahead and attempt to answer all of her questions. What's it like being a ghost? How many times do you think you rock people in one day? And by rock, she means like make fun of, bash, put people in their place. I'm just doing it all day long. You already know that though, Maddie. And then she also asks, if you could marry anyone other than Joseph Gordon-Levitt, because he's mine, who would it be? Well, since he's my husband, you should probably back off. But if I had to pick anyone else, probably Dave Franco. Not much of a James Franco fan, but Dave Franco. And I think that was all the questions. So if you have any other requests for videos I should do in the future, because I'm kinda, I don't know what kind of videos to do right now. Since most of the time I'm posting videos on my Hey I Am Tara channel for my multimedia class, which if you're not already subscribed to that channel, you should be. I'm not partner on that channel or anything. I'm just making videos for fun, so you should definitely check them out. Be sure to follow me on Tumblr because I'm much more active on there now. You can ask me questions if you want, or you can just see what I'm reblogging. Sometimes I post my own pictures as well. As always, follow me on Instagram. I do have a Twitter. I'm not really on there a whole lot, but you can follow me on there. And that's all I have to say for now. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.